I'm gonna start this whole thing over. Take 2. Edit. Welcome everybody to another edition of the putmeOVER podcast, episode 9. How you guys doing?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Woo! That's what I like. I like that energy. One more will be at Ty Dillinger status, and after that, Byron said he's gonna shave the sides of his head.
Yep.
To look just like him.
Almost there.
Oh yeah. Close.
Apologies right off the top of the head. We missed last week, and it was what a bad week to miss. What happened?
Was it like WrestleMania going on? What was going on?
There was
something like that.
Something around there.
I know WrestleCon.
Something.
WrestleCon for sure
WrestleCon.
was last week.
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor was last week.
Ring of Honor. That's what we missed.
Yeah. Takeover.
Yeah, there was a takeover show. I think I forgot.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're gonna stop no selling it. It was the greatest wrestling weekend of the year. WrestleMania, along with all the other good things that come along with it. And we blew it. We missed it. We were waiting for iTunes approval because we thought, hey, why record an episode when it's not really going to be heard by anybody? But now that we're walls wide, we're good. And now we can let you guys know we are on iTunes. We are on Stitcher. We are in Google Play. We are taking over.
Hell yeah. We're there, brother. So like, subscribe on iTunes. That way we can get sponsors and, be millionaires from it.
Yeah. leave a review, whatever. But that was what happened. What do you guys think of WrestleMania? Let's just get all this WrestleMania over the top. Like, get it out of here.
First half was great, and I was completely wrong about that Rousey match.
Oh, you were way wrong.
Way wrong. I said it was going to be the worst match.
This whole house that we had the condomania at Andrew 3K's
Not
house.
to be confused with Condomania.
Yeah, none of that.
I think we were all into it. There was not a single person who was not glued to television.
That was one of the better matches.
Hell yeah.
I would say.
Yes, definitely one of the better ones. That was really great.
I want to know what Ronda is going to be able to do when she doesn't have 2 months to plan out a match.
Oh,
that's going to be the test. But she's been looking great on Raw. She's been looking good.
Yeah, and those punches, those rowdy rip-off punches are really sick.
She knows how to throw them.
Yeah, and when she did that little twirl or like roll into the Samoan drop setup thing.
Oh, dude, that was so dope. On Triple H.
Weighs like 5,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That was impressive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Boy, was I wrong.
Yeah, hell yeah. You were definitely wrong.
And for the people that are watching on YouTube, if you're not watching us on YouTube, go to putmeOVER podcast on YouTube. You can notice Byron has a beautiful crown on his head. Dick has a disgusting, ugly crown on his head to signify the winners and the losers of the podcast predictions.
Yep.
Me and Byron tied, but he
tied.
guessed NXT more.
Oh, yeah.
So I gave it to him.
Thank you.
Dick the Dunce is rocking the loser crown.
Yeah.
The JOB.
I nearly lost that, though.
Did you really?
It was a
close.
very close match between me
That
and him.
was so close.
But
Oh, shit. My bad. I forgot to introduce everybody.
Oh, let's do it.
I am your host, A through K.
Yeah.
Joined as always by the other three horsemen. We got the $100 man, Bobby Diaz.
What's up, baby?
Woo. After him, we have the 10th one of the world, Dick Garcia. And after that, we have the Pinoy powerhouse, Byron Pagdalao.
What the fuck?
The king. Now he's the king.
What happened
The
to
king.
energy? What happened to energy, guys?
There it is.
There it is. We got to bring it
The King Byron.
back. King Byron.
King Booker.
So you guys, Dick sucks and Byron's the best.
Yeah.
There you go.
he guessed him. He guessed him.
He did. He did.
Let's get back to Mania.
It was close. But yeah, let's get back to Mania. We're just going to kind of glance over this. I thought it was a great show.
It was good. I think it took kind of a slump after the Rousey match. It kind of slowed down.
Now, I think it's a good show because I had a couple Jack Daniel Bryan and Cokes, and I don't remember the last half of the show. So to me, great show.
What do you guys think of the? Okay, let's all pick our match of the night since we're so we can recap it that way. What was your match of the night for WrestleMania?
I'd have to say the Nakamura and AJ. That was
Really?
a good match. I liked it.
Okay.
The match itself, or what happened at the end?
What happened at the end mostly,
Okay.
but it was a great match all in all.
Yeah,
and
it was.
everything that
It
happened
wasn't
together.
the
It was
dream match as they.
not really, yeah, but it was good.
No, it was a good match, and plus it was like 7 hours in the show, so it was
Yeah.
really tough to.
It was very long.
What about you, Dickie?
As far as best match goes,
Or your match of the night? Not yeah.
I mean, the Ronda Kurt Angle Stephanie Triple H tag team match. That was the best match by far.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
that blew everyone's expectations away. Everyone went in there thinking this was not going to be a good match, but they put on a show. And you could say, oh, they practiced for months, but you know what?
Me
It showed in the
personally.
ring.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great match.
It showed in the ring.
Stephanie can go too, like as like
Yeah.
chicken shit heel.
She
She's really
surprised
good.
me. Yeah, she put in a lot of work for that match. They all did. So give them credit.
She's
Ronda.
the best worst.
Yeah,
Best-
definitely.
yeah,
No,
best
definitely.
and worst.
That's the best way to describe it. Ronda's amazing, huh?
Yeah, I thought
She's-
she did.
She blew away my expectations.
Hey, she's
Yeah.
for real, dude.
Dude, she could probably put a 5-star women's matchup, I think, in the future. Like
yeah, in
maybe
the
with-
future, definitely. She's as long as she's working with the right person.
Yeah.
I think she can do anything possible in that ring.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be an amazing run for her, I think.
She is by far the biggest woman star on the roster.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I like that she's holding on to the MMA side of her. Like she's very submission based. I don't think she. We don't know what she has a finisher, right?
no, she did that little armbar thing. Like I said, she'd crossed her legs and she kind of pulled. And
That shit's
Well, yeah,
devastating.
but like as like a striking submission or a
No.
slam,
No,
nothing like
submission.
that. No,
It's
It was
probably that
just
stupid suplex she tries to do all the time. The one where she nearly killed. What's her name? 'Cause
Oh,
she-
Samoa drop.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
No, the other one where she grabs.
It's like
Mandy
an
Rose.
exploder
Yeah,
suplex?
like a pseudo explode.
Yeah.
Not it's no Bexploder
No,
suplex.
no. What about you, Drew? Big takeaways, big match.
I mean, I definitely liked the Angle Triple H mixed tag match. The triple threat with Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and The Miz was really good.
yeah.
that was a great match.
The biggest point for me of that match, which I thought was like how can Finn Balor get any more over, especially in today's society, with that whole inclusion stuff when he wore that whole LBGQT whatever
Right?
Yeah.
inclusion thing. I think that just made Finn Balor the megastar. I think he has capabilities to reach everyone. And there's a rumor though that he may be gay, and hence is why he's so supportive.
I've heard that rumor as well.
And to be honest, if he was gay, I think that could even further his.
Just
That could
boost him up even further.
He could be the first gay superstar, openly gay. If he,
Well,
that's
Well,
the
Darren
case.
Darren
Young,
Young
yeah.
was the first one.
But like
Mage one.
Major.
Oh, into a
mainstream,
storyline.
Yeah,
Mainstream.
yeah.
I'm talking like aside from that, but also like levels above Darren Young. I'm not saying Darren Young is not great.
Well, I feel like-
compared to Finn, Finn's a superstar compared to him.
I feel like Goldust fucked dudes, but was never gay.
Yeah, he was just bored.
You
He
mean
was
kayfabe-
bored.
kayfabe?
He just fucked dudes and
He's
was just like, I'm gonna go back to my wife now, guys.
Yeah,
see you
look at
guys
his
later.
wife though, so
With
I don't blame
Their
him.
big ass fake tits.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. I don't see like a need for it, but it's cool if they're willing to like go that route, because I feel like the McMahons are super Republican,
Yeah, that's why.
and
it was
that goes
surprising.
against like what like Donald Trump would approve of.
I wonder who like gave the okay, if like Vince was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it," or Triple
Well,
H
it'd
hasn't
have
nothing.
to be Vince because whatever
Yeah.
happens within the show, it's
Wow.
all Vince.
That's
So I
impressive.
would think it's Vince. Yeah.
Pat Patterson is probably like, yes,
Finally.
we need to have a gay guy in our corner. I'm trying to do a Pat Patterson.
That's a pretty good one. That's good though. That's society.
Shout out to Pat Patterson.
WWE
Shouts
evolving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's for everyone.
For everyone.
And he still He still manages to fit an over
Of course.
in
Oh,
that.
yes.
Of course,
Yeah,
of
because
course.
Finn Balor is over.
He's the man.
So over.
But I mean, as far as like a spectacle, as far as like a show with a bunch of like cool moments, WrestleMania delivered.
Did.
It
Say
really
what
did.
you want. It was a great
There's
show.
more positives than negatives for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, what did you guys think about the swerve at the end?
For what match?
For which one?
For which one?
Brock and
Oh,
Rowan.
I was shocked.
You know, the match itself was fine. They put
What?
On, they put on fine.
Okay.
The show itself, the
Yeah.
match itself was fine. Like if you
Yeah.
just take the crowd away from the match,
They
was
hated it.
fine. But the crowd just turned on it so much that no matter
Yeah.
what they did, it was just going to be a shit show.
But that's the thing though. Like, that's the mistake that WWE made.
They
Because
made
they
the-
knew that it was gonna be.
They knew that was going to happen, and they tried changing the finish, and it's still they got the same result. It
Be-
just didn't work.
Roman was set up to be the.
We got an extra guest in here.
Got an
There
extra
he is.
guest.
Oh, there he is.
Philly the Fly. Is that his?
What up, Phil?
No one wanted to see Roman win, and he was set up so much fact that he thought he was winning up until the day, and then they pulled that. And I have a theory as to what happened.
Let's hear this.
Vince was like, "God damn it, they're gonna boo him! They're gonna boo him!" And then Pat Patterson's like, "What do you want to do, boss?" And then he's like, "We gotta change it." And then Gerald Brister's like, "Yes, sir, Mr. McMahon." And then they changed it. And he's like, "You want to know why we're gonna change it? Because the Browns in Saudi Arabia love Roman." So, greatest Royal Rumble, he's gonna win in front of the Browns.
That's true, and the Browns won't boo that motherfucker. Like,
They're not gonna boo him.
They won't because
It's
they love
gonna
that
be
shit.
It's gonna be a different scenario.
Although they make sure to go out of their way to be like, "Hey, this is an international crowd." Like, guess what? Saudi Arabia is gonna be international, but they don't like the Brits. I feel like that's what it is. Vince doesn't like the Brits.
Could be.
No, it's for sure that.
He doesn't like the Brits. He doesn't like girls named Brittany. He doesn't like anybody named Brit.
That's pretty deep right there.
I
He
don't know
hates
what.
your sister, bro.
For sure.
I wouldn't be surprised by that.
Whoa,
doesn't?
whoa,
Who
whoa,
doesn't?
whoa! Easy, easy.
JK.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to go that route. I mean, because they knew he was gonna get booed no matter what.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, okay, let's change just because he's getting booed now. They knew that shit was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like it was bound to happen. So why change it now? This is 4 years in the making of him becoming the champ, and they decide to change it. Like, just give it to him
years
already.
it may have been WrestleMania.
Like, just give it to him already.
You're right. If anything, I think it makes it worse because the crowd knows, and they're tired of Brock being the champion. I'm
Yeah.
tired of it.
I'm over it.
The feud it's old. Let's move on. You know.
Well, maybe they can salvage to be like, because on the next night on Raw, Samoa Joe came out and was like, "You can never beat Brock Lesnar," and now he's going to be the conquering. I could never do it, and now I did at the greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah, and then
The big dog is going to be champ.
Another
Samoa
factor
Joe.
is that Brock did sign a short-term contract. The thing is, how long is that contract going to be?
There's no details on that,
There's
right?
no
Yeah.
details.
Okay.
I mean,
Which is
it
smart,
could be a couple
obviously.
months. It could be up until the greatest
Greatest
Royal Rumble. We don't
Yeah.
know.
It could
But
be until the
but
end of
he
the
definitely
year.
did sign a contract
Yeah.
where he has a couple matches coming up. So it could be a while. It could be a couple months. But we don't know. Another thing to think about is the streak for longest reigning champion right now.
Trying to dethrone the.
Because Brock's over a year. He's at 380, I want to say, 380 or so, and then Punk's
Well, he won it at WrestleMania, right?
WrestleMania last year, so it was
So he's
over a
at
year.
3.
Let's just say 380.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty darn close.
To
And
CM
I'm pretty
Punk, right?
sure, like WWE, they don't want CM Punk to have that placeholder, so he could hold it on for no longer.
Well, Punk was the world champion. This is a universal.
If you want to get technical, yeah,
Yeah,
If you-
but
if you do,
maybe the longest
but
reigning.
the point is the longest reigning in the modern era
champ.
for the
Yeah.
Yeah.
top belt.
that actually is that's
I'm and you know they don't like that.
That's
They
a-
do not want Punk to be that
that's
guy.
a good
Are they that petty?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Come
dude.
on.
I think
Didn't they
so.
do that to AJ too? AJ Lee? With
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
with Nikki Bella.
Yeah, that's right. So
That's stupid.
that's fucking
it's-
stupid.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
they were
They fired the guy on his wedding day, so come on.
if they were that
That was
petty
an
to-
accident, pal.
No.
if they were that petty to do it to her, they're gonna do it to Punk.
This much
So-
later, though.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
so. So then that would mean that Brock would have to hold the belt just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Until June.
Oh, that's a long time.
Couple-
I can't. I,
would,
don't
I would
think
say
I could have that.
I would say wait, yeah, June, July, around there.
No, fuck that. He's losing it next week in Saudi Arabia. He's
We can
losing that
only
shit.
hope. We fucking
Yeah, like, let's
only
just
hope.
move
We all said
on.
this. We all said that at WrestleMania, but I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was before I knew that the greatest Royal Rumble was gonna happen and it was gonna be stacked. Some Saudi prince was like, "I give you the money, I book the show, and you bring all your best, except no women. No women. We don't want no women here."
No women.
Women get a
No-
vacation.
no women
though. That's
performers.
cool.
Yeah, vacation. For
I think
the
that's the
women.
only way. You think with all this, like women empowerment, they would be like, "No, we're not gonna. If our girls can't come, we're not coming." But
Yeah.
instead, Vince was like, "How much money?" And then
well, cash is king.
Oh,
Cash is king. Yeah, whatever.
good old Vince.
So here we are.
That's WrestleMania.
2 months after 2 weeks after WrestleMania, and then we get the Superstar Shakeup, which was dope. The Raw's WrestleMania wasn't that crazy. I thought it was gonna be.
No, it was kind of just cool.
I mean, you got some debuts.
Yeah, it was cool debuts. That was pretty much what.
Samoa Joe returned. I mean, that's probably as far as I remember. As far as I remember from last week, my memory sucks.
No, I don't even know.
It's getting a little hazy.
That's how you know
As you get
that
older.
it wasn't that good, you know?
Yeah.
So, more importantly, though, it did introduce us to the Superstar Shakeup, which happened this past week.
Yes. After Raw was over, I was like, dude, no one's on SmackDown anymore. But SmackDown came back the next day and got stacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one do, real quick, I just want to know, which roster do you like better? Obviously, I think I know what you're going to say because we're all marks here, but which roster do you prefer?
You know,
After the shakeup,
Yeah.
I'm on that SmackDown brand.
Of course. Blue brand.
Daniel Bryan.
Of
And
course.
And then you have all those other people?
Samoa Joe, Jesus.
I mean, as far as the shakeup goes and like the trades go, I got to go with SmackDown on this one.
Yeah, SmackDown wins.
I think so.
But it wasn't a perfect draft. I mean, or shakeup if you want to say.
I wish they still called it a draft, not a shakeup.
It really is a draft, but Vince doesn't like the term draft.
Do you think which of the the wrestlers or talent moving to whatever brand they're moving to is gonna it's gonna help their career the most?
Ooh.
That's tough.
That's
because-
good.
All right.
Well, let's sit on that.
Wanna
Let's
just sit on that?
let's
Okay,
start
let's
let's
sit
start
on that.
breaking out so we can introduce who went where and why.
Yeah,
let's
that's
talk
true.
about that. Go for it.
So Raw started off with their hottest, newest acquisition, Jinder Mahal,
Ooh.
the United States champion, bringing it over from SmackDown, and instantly loses that said U.S. title that he just won to a returning Jeff Hardy.
I love it, Maggle.
Yeah,
I'm
I
good
love
with
it.
that. I'm definitely good with that.
I'm
Yes.
fine with that.
and remember when Roman and Seth became Grand Slam champions, so they made it a giant deal.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy does it, and they don't fucking give a shit.
Well, Jeff Hardy did it before. I mean, he
He's-
did it under the original definition.
He was a United States champion.
Well, he was European champion. He was
Lightweight
IC
champion too. Lightweight champion.
Yeah, but
Which-
those
The
don't.
under the original definition.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
now he really has it. Anyway, so that happens. Blah blah blah, and then Bailey versus Sasha Banks happens. They're having a great match when a debuting on Raw Riot Squad comes in, fucks them both up.
Baldwin Park.
Ball Park represent.
Yeah.
she cutie.
She's a cutie.
What do you guys think?
I think the Riot Squad are going to benefit for that. There's a lot. I think there's more people to help elevate them on Raw because I think with the women on SmackDown, it's the elite they have over there with Asuka and Charlotte,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll throw in Becky and Naomi there for shits. But I think there's a lot more even level playing field on Raw for them to develop, especially in the women's division. So I think they'll be better for it for sure.
And coming in as a stable, they can just fuck up the top tier people.
Yeah.
And look good, even though Liv Morgan might be fired any day now.
Yeah.
Why would she leak out NXT rundowns? Like
Just-
that's like sacred shit.
Smack.
She was probably drunk or some shit, or thought it'd be cool. I have no idea. what
It was
the
just a
mo-
bad decision.
Just
Yeah.
It was not very smart of her.
not.
But
at all.
speaking of the Riot Squad, I mean, you basically traded them for Absolution. They go over to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They basically do this. They go over to SmackDown.
Just-
Now they're feuding with. Well, they interfered in Sasha versus Bailey.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like one of those things that's like, okay, like that wasn't really necessary, but I mean, all right, I guess
It's cool.
it's
you know,
I mean, it's indifferent. It's just more like, okay, I guess,
I don't have a problem with it. Liv Morgan did look like she sucked off a Smurf for some reason. She had
She
a
the
blue mouth.
granddaughter of Georgie Animal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
She had a very, very blue mouth for some reason. I don't know what's going on. And then after that, we had a squash match. A debuting Authors of Pain come out,
I liked that.
That's
That was
sick.
dope.
which is dope. A lot of people are making a big deal about the fact that they don't have Paul Ellering anymore, but Paul Ellering was probably like, I'm old as fuck, dude. You want me to go where? You want me to go where?
Wyoming? Fuck you.
Wisconsin the next night?
Hell
I'm
no.
not down, dog.
I feel you, Paul. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I ain't even mad.
I was kind of upset though, because I wanted him there because he's kind of that cool factor. Like, go get him, do your job.
Yeah.
He was cool. I guess he was a cool manager for them.
I agree.
But I guess they got to take the reins and just go run with it, and
They're gonna
do as
dominate
good as
Raw.
possible.
I'm
I
excited
think
for them.
they're definitely gonna
They're ready.
just tear it up in that.
My only concern is though their mic work. I don't think either of them have. They definitely needed like a Paul Ellering type, but
They
Yeah.
definitely need a mouthpiece.
here it is.
Yeah.
We'll see what they can do with it. I'm
Yeah.
excited though.
What if they're just like the strong silent type? They just come and fuck shit up and then bounce.
That could work. That
Wait,
would work.
Bludgeon Brothers.
Bludgeon Brothers is
Yeah.
doing it right now.
Exactly.
Because not everyone needs to talk.
No,
No, yes, you're right.
they talk with their in-ring work.
Yeah, you talk too much.
You never shut up. After that, we had a Miz TV segment welcoming a fired Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, but fuck it, they're free agents. They can go wherever they want.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Sami and Kevin Owens on Raw.
And how do they fix that? Stephanie said that she drafted them, or they came over to Raw. I can't really say
Yeah.
the word draft.
Stephanie, they realized there was a hole in the logic. And
Yeah,
like,
they
just say Stephanie did it.
Stephanie did it. Stephanie overruled him.
Anytime there's like a discrepancy. Oh no, Stephanie said that like backstage to someone.
Yeah, that's. I'm not a fan of that.
Fail
That's
safe
lazy
plan.
booking. That's
It's
very
super
It is,
lazy.
and not only that, like I think it's time for those two to separate. I mean, they really need to go on their separate bands.
I'm okay with them being together.
as long as they're doing something like
Yeah.
meaningful, because they're
Yeah.
too damn good to be wasted.
They are good, they are, but I think it's just time just to split up. I would really think I would think Sami Zayn would still stay on SmackDown, but I guess not apparently. So
I think that he needs to go for a mid card belt, and then KO needs to go get a heavyweight belt.
I think
that's
the opposite. I think it's time for Sammy to get that main event push. He's been a good soldier for a while now. And
Yeah.
all his friends are winning titles, and poor him
True.
still hasn't.
See,
stepped
but at
in.
least you know who Kevin Owens is. I don't know who Sami Zayn is.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I don't think he's developed quite yet there. Same with Cesaro.
Yeah.
I don't know who Cesaro is. I know I love him, but I don't know who Cesaro is as a character.
Yeah. Like, how do you sell his merch? Is what so you can't tell.
Yeah.
Dude, the fashion police said it best, dude. Like, what is this? You have camouflage jackets with skirts on. Like, it doesn't make any sense. None of this makes sense. And I was like, yes, none of it makes sense.
No,
You're
it
right.
it really doesn't.
A Liverpool patch? What the fuck?
Hey, you got a point, man.
A mohawk for no reason? What? Come on,
With
man.
tips and
Yeah.
it's separated? I don't get it, dude.
Mouth guard.
But oh yeah, the
It's like
fashion
Taxi
police.
Driver
too,
with
right?
Flair.
Fashion police go to Raw.
Yes, fashion
Thank
police
God.
are on
Thank fucking God.
Raw.
Yeah.
To sit in their catering room.
Yeah, there you go. No, I think they won, right? They won on Raw. They had a match on Raw.
they
so-
did.
We'll see if we see them next week.
Oh yeah, probably not. Future champs.
So Fashion Files moved to Monday night.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that happened. They had that Miz TV segment, and then a brawl breaks out. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they set up a match for later in the night. We'll get to that. After that, there was a tag match. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. Who the past 2 weeks they've been teaming. I love it. I love this team.
I like it. It's a change of pace. I mean, it's given something to Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. What was Bray
least.
Wyatt doing before?
House of Horror match.
Losing to everybody?
That's true.
He needs to change of scenery, and him being as a babyface will go with it.
Yeah, and they do the wonderful together, and
Yeah.
like it looks their pose after the match, like everything looks great.
He's reborn.
It makes sense too. Finally, there's a story that makes sense for Bray. So
Yes.
let's go with it.
Yeah, so they beat up the Revival in the. There was a tag team elimination because Braun Strowman the week before gave up the tag team titles that he won with Nicholas.
Undefeated Nicholas, mind you.
Undefeated,
Come
yeah.
on, guys.
Oh my god.
He's 1-0 at WrestleMania.
There
More
we go.
wins at WrestleMania than Jerry Lawler
And Samoa Joe.
and
Samoa- Yeah.
Samoa Joe.
Yo.
Streak is intact.
Streak lives on.
So they got to move in on the tournament, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. After that, we had a debuting, a formal match for Ember Moon, which she's she's so ready to be on Raw.
Definitely. I think her character, her charisma, everything about her is just putting her
Did you
in
see
that
the
spotlight.
eclipse that she gave to Mickey James?
Dude,
Mickey James sold it like a
That was
beast.
like
insane.
a fucking pro, dude. As much as she could, dude. She sold the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I kept watching that on replay over and over, and it just looked perfect.
It was a beautiful thing, but I'm gonna disagree with you guys. I think what's her highest ceiling? You think Ember Moon?
Champ.
You think?
Yeah.
Like
I
right
think-
away or like?
I see a Money in the
Give it
Bank
time.
win. Money in the Bank win.
Ooh,
Because I just don't see it. I don't get it. Like I don't know if I don't know what she's lacking that I'm, I just don't see her being the top dog.
Is it because she's black?
No,
Hey, you racist,
because
bro?
Naya.
Are you racist?
You racist, bro?
Just kidding. No, but like,
I mean, you look at the others that have the belt. I mean, you have Carmella. You had
Garbage.
Nikki Bella. You have everyone else that just won the championship. I mean, I think she could do it.
she just doesn't have that it factor to me. You know what I mean? Like,
I think
maybe I'm wrong.
It won't.
I could be wrong.
It
We'll
won't
see in a
stop
couple
it.
months.
I'm gonna have you take off that crown if you don't stop talking bullshit.
We'll see. We'll see for sure. But I'm throwing it out there. I just think she's mid card ish for women's. We'll see.
And that's why I say that they need a mid card belt.
Oh, there you go.
Still selling it.
Still
I'm
too
still
many-
going with it.
Still too
I
many
think
belts.
they need a women's mid card belt.
Still too many.
I would say a tag belt.
That would thin them out hardcore.
But that's what they need, though. They don't. There's not enough for.
There's not enough for two brands. I mean, that's the problem with splitting the brands up. Is if you add an
With the
extra
girls.
belt,
Yeah.
especially with the women, that's
It was already thin
But
as it
It's
was.
already thin as it was.
But if you add a tag team belt, you're thinning it even more.
One tag
which is
team belt,
which is
so
the
they
reason
can-
why you don't
For
wanna add
both.
another belt.
I guess. I don't. Anyways.
I wish they would have. I don't like that they have Raw champions and SmackDown champions. I wish it was one world title and that person
agree.
has to go between brands.
I agree.
Same with the other belts.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to have in the beginning was just have one world champion, have the U.S. champion be on Raw or SmackDown, and vice versa.
Yeah, like
And they could be the top belt. For
that
the
would
show.
exactly.
That's what they should have done, but they wanted to have one world champion per show, and they wanted to
Just hold on.
dilute the belts and dilute the
I'm
talent.
gonna hit up Vince.
Can you hit him up?
Hit him up.
Call him.
Nah. It's fine.
Oh, it's late.
Call
It's
him
late.
after the
He'll
show.
answer
No,
the
he'll
phone.
answer. He's up.
Put him after the show.
He'll answer
hit
the
him.
phone. Do it.
He's probably at the gym right now.
He's
What?
number one.
Call
in
him.
his-
Call him?
Okay, this is called a bit where you pretend to call him and then I do the Vince McMahon voice and then we do a little bit.
Yeah.
You killed it. Bit Killer McGee. After that, we had a pretty dope segment. Dolph Ziggler comes and he's about to get drafted by Titus Worldwide, but instead comes in and has an insurance policy in the form of Drew McIntyre, and they fuck up
I like
Titus and Apollo. Cruz. He got the Cruz back, guys.
He came
Oh,
back
they
as
gave it
Cruz.
back?
All
Yeah,
right.
he's
What,
Apollo
did
Crews
they
now.
explain why, or was
Nope.
it just like?
Come on, bro.
I don't think
They
they,
explain
I don't think they ever
shit.
did. I don't think they ever did.
They're not gonna explain shit. Like, oh, he's Apollo Crews again now, guys.
How do you guys feel about that Drew McIntyre? I think it's the best part. I think it's his best role that he can have right now.
Oh, yeah.
That Claymore
definitely.
kick into the zigzag is
Yeah,
a dope ass
That's
finisher.
a dope combination. I like it.
I'm super on board with this.
Yeah. I'm glad they're giving Ziggler something.
And did you
You know,
guys
to
notice
put
that
him in-
3MB
Alright, we're back.
they're all on Raw in one way or another?
Vince is already mouth is watering. Is like
3MB reunion.
after that we had a
Survivor
a segment with Roman Reigns comes out and he's rocking a sweet ass chain now and a big ass watch, just to be like, hey guys, look at me, I have jewelry. And then Brock Lesnar's biggest cheerleader Samoa Joe comes out and talks up. He basically cuts a promo on why Brock is so great and why Roman sucks. What got me the most mad? When the big dog called Samoa Joe a lazy fat ass. Why? Why you gotta go there, dog?
Dude, he went below the belt for
He'll
sure.
fuck you up,
Yeah.
homie.
Yeah.
But he's not, though.
He-
Like, I don't know. I don't
Oh, he
why
did
would-
call Brock a bitch, so he is gonna go that low.
Yeah.
And
That
that's
doesn't
his
make
thing.
me think he's cool. Like, especially how many fat kids probably are like, oh, like me included, you know?
Jerk.
What are you gonna make fun of him for?
I think that's his whole thing. When he's desperate, trying
Yes.
to get over, he'll say like a cuss word or be like, "You punk ass bitch" or something.
Yeah,
like that.
no, that's for sure. For
It's
sure.
like that kid trying to be cool in the schoolyard, and you're arguing, and he goes to that extreme to try to get over with his friends. You know.
And he wears the belt on one shoulder like he's cool, like his backpack in school.
Yep. I know you, Roman.
I see who you are, bro.
Yeah. Can't hide
we
from
can
me.
see through you.
Very loud Roman sucks chants, which is
Huge.
great. And they're gonna put the big dog to sleep, hopefully.
God, yes, please.
I hope so.
Let's see what else. What else we got after that? There was a segment debuting Natalia. Made the move from SmackDown, and she's now on Raw. And she had a match with Mandy Rose,
Hello.
And she happens to be a babyface.
and she's a babyface now for some reason. Cool.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
She's the Queen of Hearts,
no,
bro.
no explanation
The
necessary.
Queen of Hearts.
She ends up winning the match, but then getting fucked up by Absolution, who's debuted last week on Raw, only to be saved by Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
I don't get it. I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Well, I guess we know who Ronda's first feud's going to be.
Yeah. I
It's
don't.
Absolution with Natalia and her, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Natalia does a
Eventually
quick
with the
heel
Natalia
turn.
program, which,
Ooh.
I mean, that's...
That's probably.
If you guys
it.
watch enough wrestling, which I'm sure we all have,
Yeah.
you know where this is going to lead to.
That they try to push the whole like they've been training together angle too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have.
They
Yeah.
basically, like, I looked up to Kurt Angle, so now he's my tag team partner. And, I looked up to Natalia. Like, she looks up to everybody, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, then she did that punch, and then like Sonya didn't know what to do. She just like, ooh, ow, my stomach. Like it was like so fucking dumb. And then Ronda Rousey's just standing there like, oh, come on, you want to take another punch at me? Come on. And then she punches her, and then judo flips her, and that judo flip was awesome as fuck.
Yeah.
That's her best move.
Yeah, it
That's
was
just clean as
fucking
fuck.
So maybe her
clean.
finisher is just a chest punch. Like,
No, it
Boot
was
punch.
just pa, and then she's
It takes a while to
Fucking-
absorb, clearly.
but it was cool seeing Sonya Deville, like, her MMA thing, and she's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to fuck up Ronda Rousey right now. And, like, she
yeah, I like that,
That
she
was
had
cool.
had the balls to get
she
back.
had the balls to stand up. Yeah, for sure.
That's good though. That's good that's a good first feud, I suppose, to ease her in.
Yeah, definitely.
After that, we had a main event, which is crazy to say all this right now. Bobby Lashley, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, and Bobby Roode debuting from SmackDown
Yeah.
versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, The Miz, and The Miz Taraj. What a fucking face team, dude.
I mean, you could
Super face
That could be
team.
a possible Survivor Series team.
Yeah, oh, dude, for sure.
Definitely.
What you guys? Okay, I'm not. Here's another thing. I don't know if you guys are a fan of this person or Bobby Lashley. Do you guys like him?
I'm indifferent, I guess.
He looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, big buff black dude, but like,
The crowd, I don't
He
think
is
gives a shit
athletic.
either.
He's very
Yeah.
athletic, but he's very plain. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A vanilla black man. Go
Exactly.
figure.
No tattoos. No like, his mic work isn't great. He's very TNA. You know, like I just think of generic black buff man.
I
you
think
know?
if they let him
He-
talk, he'll do better. Because I heard he's gotten better on the mic.
Let's pray.
Because I just remember him from back in 2007 when
Exactly.
he first debuted, and he had talent, he had athleticism, but he was just so plain.
Yeah, he was like Apollo.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
But so they had a match, and then another great point. This was Miz's last match on Raw because, per the request of Daniel Bryan, the Miz is going to SmackDown.
That's so
Yes.
sick.
Yes.
That's got to be the first feud that Daniel Bryan actually has.
We're gonna get to that.
We'll get to that. Yeah.
Because I think Daniel Bryan has nipples in his future. So of course the faces win, and yeah. So that's that. I'm gonna read off. So Raw acquired from SmackDown Jinder Mahal and Sunil Singh, the Riot Squad, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Zack Ryder,
Mojo Riley,
Mojo Rawley,
which
Breezango, Natalia. Which you're probably gonna say what I'm thinking right now.
again, why are they where they drafted together? They should have just separated them.
Yeah,
But
well, I was gonna say that sucks for all the jabronis that got drafted off of TV, and we're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. By the way, Zack Ryder doesn't like traveling
a
on
good
Tuesdays
portion
anymore.
of those that did switch, they weren't even announced on TV.
No.
They were announced with social media.
Yeah, Zack Ryder, Mojo Rawley, Mike Kanellis, The Ascension, Chad Gable. Those were all announced on Instagram. Like,
The Chad Cable thing is intriguing though.
when Jason Jordan comes back,
They could reunite
There
American
you go.
Alpha.
I want them to fight. I want them to fight. I don't want them to reunite. Maybe fight
Against each
after.
other?
I want them to fight each other. I want Chad Gable to be pissed off that fucking jabroni.
You
angle.
ruined a good thing.
I
Yeah.
think that's what the plan has to be, right? You
I
would
think so.
Logically, yeah.
Definitely.
That is a
it
long-term
You
plan.
think he has solo success in his future? The Gable, that is.
I think so. The only thing that's holding him back is just his stature. The
Yeah,
fact that he
his
is small.
size. Yeah.
Well,
And that shouldn't be the case.
Is he smaller than Daniel Bryan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And not nearly as charismatic. So
No.
yeah.
They took his towel away.
Compared to Daniel Bryan, he's not as charismatic, but he has a lot of charisma.
He doesn't have that. He has that stupid headband too. He needs to get rid of. That's
Nah, brother. That's part of the gimmick.
That's
brother.
part. That's part of it.
That's hiding something, brother.
That's. Oh yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Have you seen X-Pac, dude? He wears a bandana. He basically wears a whole bandana now.
His bandana starts.
It starts at his eyebrows that just grew back, and it goes all the way to the middle of his head.
What up, X-Pac?
Oh, that shit's
What up,
hilarious.
X-Pac? I love you, dog.
Hey, come on the podcast.
So who else? Oh, Baron Corbin is now on Raw, and Bobby Roode, and I think that's it. So pretty good from Raw. I thought was gonna steal it, and then I didn't see all these people going to SmackDown. Should I just name them off right now? And
Yeah,
then we'll
let's
get
do
into
it.
Let's
I
just
think
yeah,
so.
go for
Yeah,
it.
I'm excited.
You might as well.
Coming over from Raw, we had Jeff Hardy, Absolution, Samoa Joe, Big Cass,
With his nipples.
and his nipples,
Big old nips.
Asuka, which is huge. She needed a change of scenery.
Yeah.
The Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, Cesaro and Sheamus, and R-Truth, who isn't retired yet. They also got from NXT Sanity, which is Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, and Killian Dane, and Andrade Cien Almas making his debut, along with Zelina Vega, which is dope. I'm glad they kept them together.
They have
I'm glad
to.
they kept them together too.
for sure.
Just by looking at the lineup, I mean, SmackDown it definitely won.
I mean, you got big cast nipples on your roster. You're good, dude.
Yeah.
Those shits are huge, man.
Why did they just
biggest?
That's not pepperoni, bro.
No,
that's
bro.
that's
like
salami nipples,
Yeah,
dude. I just want to suck on them.
And you can't teach that.
That's National Geographic nipples, dude.
You can't,
You can see him right there.
They're National Geographic
You can
nipples.
see him right there.
and you can't milk that.
Oh man.
Oh God. What do you think?
That's
is,
gonna be the name of this episode.
Yeah.
Bada boom, biggest nips in the room. How you doing?
There you go, dude. That's amazing. You should just write this whole spiel now.
That was great.
Oh man.
Biggest nips in the
Oh man.
Oh man. Okay, so that was funny, dude.
Oh, that was hilarious. All right.
Can't milk.
How do you go from that?
What do you think? Okay, we'll start with Big Cass. What do you guys? Do you like him being on SmackDown now? With
I didn't know they stacked piles of shit that tall.
Yeah, I'm not into anything that he's doing. He's kind of just
I'm indifferent.
what did he interrupted that last match, right? To beat up AJ.
The main event, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before that, he was backstage.
Yeah.
At the beginning of SmackDown, and then he came out later. While Nakamura, well, I guess we're jumping ahead, but we might as well. While he hit AJ below the belt, he came in the ring and attacked Daniel Bryan.
Oh, he's gonna get jobbed. But
Yeah.
just looking like when you see those three guys, Nakamura, AJ, and Daniel Bryan, and then you see Big Cass, there's a big fucking drop off there.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Huge.
There is, but I mean, he could be the big heel.
yeah, the big boring heel, but
yeah.
He's boring,
He
dude.
is boring. Yeah.
I think
he
that
wears
that-
underwear up to his fucking past his belly button.
Yeah, I think that's where he's gonna go is just be a jobber heel, and it's gonna run that way.
He could be like a Bray Wyatt,
Yeah.
Baron Corbin
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, I mean, because he had a pretty good run up until he got injured.
Did he get a
And then
title
it-
match? He had a title match.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Yeah.
He got injured, and then
think so.
he kind of lost his pace, and now he's back, and I don't think anybody gives a shit.
No.
Well, before he got injured, I kind of had this scenario where, like, when he turned on Enzo when he beat the shit out of him, that he was
Yeah.
just gonna make his way to SmackDown, and this is when Carmelo was with James Ellsworth.
Yeah,
He was gonna beat the shit out of James Ellsworth, kick him out, and help Carmelo cash in to win Money in the Bank.
See,
But
Dick, that makes so much sense, though.
I know.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on now.
That's the problem.
Come on,
Come
guy.
on now. What is
but
WWE
he's not
here?
even
That's
with her
logic.
anymore, is he?
I don't think
No, they broke
are.
up.
They
Yeah.
broke up,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Unlucky him. She
Unlucky.
fine.
He got screwed at all
fucked.
places, man.
I don't see it. I do not.
She
see
probably
it.
saw. She definitely saw his nipples. Like that's too big for me. That's too much.
Took off his shirt. She was like, ooh, no. Put it back on. Put it back on.
Which,
Oh man, that has to be the episode. I mean,
Yeah.
the name of this episode for sure.
Big cat's nipples.
And- but like lowercase c, capital ASS. Big cast nipples. There's so many names we can name this thing now.
There you go.
All right, so SmackDown started off with. Oh, by the way, happy Rusev Day, guys.
Oh,
Yes.
happy.
happy
Every
Rusev Day.
AJ Styles versus Rusev. It was going good, obviously, and then Shinsuke Nakamura comes in and gets AJ Styles disqualified.
I'm loving it. I like it. Keep it going. Nakamura.
Oh,
Just-
let's
just
let's
keep
talk
going.
about that too. Like Nakamura's last 2 weeks have been fucking his best work since being in WWE.
Him being a heel definitely changed up for him. Like he finally has new life now.
I love it. He uses
Yeah.
the fear of foreigners, like to his advantage for once. Vince loves a heel foreigner. So.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, definitely. He loves that.
I love that his new catchphrase is "No speak a English."
That's amazing.
That's so good, dude.
and his
perfect.
English is really good, so
Yeah.
it totally works.
Yeah. I think they need to run with it and keep going with it. Just don't make it stale. That's all I'm at. That's all they need to do. Just don't make it stale.
Yeah.
Or overly racist.
Yes.
There could be a potential backlash.
As long as they don't do what Jinder Mahal did, I think they're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That was really racist.
That was, and that did happen on SmackDown several months ago too. So
Oh, by the way, why are they putting? Well, never mind.
no, go for it.
I was gonna say because Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal were gonna start a feud. It looked like, and then luckily they moved Jinder Mahal over to Raw. But I was like, God damn it! I do not want to see them feud over the U.S. title.
No.
Not anymore.
that's so boring.
I just saw them feud
Please
for the
no.
world title. Oh my God!
Jeez.
They're having a match in Saudi Arabia, right?
Who?
Orton and Mahal, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hopefully that's it. No more.
Wait, so there's no U.S. title match at the Greatest Royal Rumble, right?
As of right now, between those two, no.
Card subject to change.
But
Yeah.
card subject to change, though.
Damn it.
Jeff Hardy's got to fight someone.
For sure, Swanton off
I'm
something.
sure he will.
Those Arabs
It,
would
it
love
might be a triple threat between those three, for all we know.
Oof.
Oh no, that would be bad.
But again, that involves Jinder and Orton.
No.
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 No,
No.
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 At least they're on separate brands. Not that it really means much,
Yeah.
but
I honestly, if Jinder Mahal went away, I would not care.
No, Mr. McMahon, please.
Okay, and then we have Jeff Hardy versus Shelton Benjamin, which was probably a great match in 2003, and it's still a great match in 2018.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now,
Right?
Shelton Benjamin is in full veteran put everyone over mode now.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I love
all it-
Shelton
he knows
Benjamin.
he knows his role.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good though. They need one on SmackDown.
They need one though.
Yeah.
and
'Cause
he-
there's
he
so
is-
many
he is
top
the perfect
dogs.
fit.
But yeah, I'm excited for that.
Super excited for that. After that, we had there was just a Swanton Bomb game over. Jey Uso versus Lake Harper. Luke Harper, which he has a mask now, so it kind of makes sense with Eric Rowan. He has like a skull mask thing. He looks like Reaper from Overwatch,
I dig it.
which is cool.
Yeah. I'm.
Glad they actually make sense.
Yeah.
Unlike the fucking broke team. What? They don't even have a name. Sheamus and Cesaro.
The bar.
The bar.
Oh, the bar.
The
That's
bar.
again another thing that doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
What are they, lawyers? What the fuck?
Alcoholics.
They're at the bar. The dive bar.
Sheamus or Cesaro doesn't even drink.
Ooh.
Ooh, no wonder why he's so athletic and
So
Yeah,
fucking
that's why
buff.
he's so fucking awesome.
shit. Yeah.
We all suck because we drink.
Yes.
Get a gimmick, Cesaro. Come on. For us.
Start
we want
drinking.
you. We're encouraging you, please.
Start drinking, dude.
Yeah. or
Have some
some-
vices, bro.
Come on.
Yeah, maybe take a gimmick from Naomi because apparently she needs all of them.
Lights. Color
Lights,
hair.
wig, mouth, light up mouthpiece,
EDM.
light up
EDM, dance. Like fuck, dude, just fucking
Black
pick one,
lights.
dude. Green hair.
Neon clothes.
Shit.
Just a little bit of everything. Shit.
Oh.
All the gimmicks.
What else do we have? Who else got added to smack it down?
Well, I was gonna talk about the Jey Uso Luke Harper match. It was a good match. And then afterwards they were gonna fuck up the Usos, and then Naomi came out. No gimmicks.
Oh, okay.
No gimmicks. But
As a concerned wife.
a loud, weird scream, and she like jogged down to the match and tried to act concerned, and it looked awful.
Oh man, that's good though. I like that angle. Working that.
I'm kind of surprised the Usos didn't go to Raw. I figured they were going to go to Raw.
Yeah, because they've done everything.
They've done everything
on
on SmackDown. Yeah.
That's
I figured they'd
true.
split them and the New Day up.
But that's their show though. You know.
It is their show, yeah. But they've done all they could.
I don't mind it. I mean, what are they gonna do in Raw? That they aren't
drop to
doing.
AOP.
They have new tag teams.
Actually,
They keep
AOP versus the Usos would be dope.
That would be a
pretty
match.
sweet.
Really dope.
That'd
Yeah.
be pretty sweet.
Fuck. Go over to Raw.
God damn it! Well, now you sold me.
Well,
now I'm wrong again.
there are no rules. They can always move over it.
Yeah,
whenever.
you never know.
That is true.
After that, we had a match with Sin Cara.
Jobber Cara,
Job
Oh,
Cara
that's right. He
versus,
did have a match.
El
Yeah.
Bacho Cara.
versus Samoa Joe, which
That
is
was
a
a
squash,
squash.
big time squash. And I forgot. What happened after that? No one knows.
No.
No.
I'm trying to read about it right now for a second.
I just know Samoa Joe whooped his ass.
Oh,
Did he cut a promo after the match? Or was that on Raw? He cut the promo.
well, here's the problem. They're all booked for this Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, because I remember the promo he had. He mentioned that he was gonna Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna have in Saudi Arabia
No, they're having
or
a
a Backlash.
backlash.
Okay.
Saudi Arabia is going to be going for the IC title.
Oh, ladder match.
Okay, so it was a ladder. Okay, it's the IC title that he's going for. Because he said in the promo that he's gonna go for the IC title,
I had to rewind it because I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What's happening?
and then he said like once Roman wins the Universal title, you heard that right?
yeah.
That I'm gonna take that from him, and he wants to be dual champion. I'm like, wait, I caught that right? Like he did say that Roman's gonna win,
Yeah.
but
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
Roman
I mean-
is going to win in front of all the Browns.
Yep.
And they're gonna cheer. They're gonna cheer it
Oh,
all.
they're going to love it. They're going to love it.
Finally.
A crowd that likes him. We need to do more shows in Saudi Arabia, pal.
Pay us for another show.
well, they do have like a 10-year. It's like a 10-year, not really a contract, but like an agreement of sorts between the government and WWE. So they're gonna be doing a lot of shows.
Wow. There's a lot of money to be
There's a
made.
lot of money involved. Yeah.
A lot of people in India.
A lot of wrestling marks.
A lot of Browns.
And it's all just a show for the Saudi government to put on like, oh, this is what we're doing to improve women's lives. We're being more progressive by the day.
They're not even on the show,
they're
though.
not on the
And then
show.
on the, well,
For that
still
show.
though, still, no.
That show.
No,
they're
that's
not.
that's what they want to. That's what they want to give the illusion to, but they don't know what's really going on.
Yeah. There's definitely oil money involved in this.
Of course.
Like, I don't think that WWE is just going and put on this group badass show.
No, they're going over there for the money, obviously.
Yeah, there's some oil money being exchanged for sure.
Damn, Vince, crazy businessman.
Cash
dude.
is king.
Last week, Carmella cashed in Money in the Bank.
Woo! My favorite. I love her.
Finally, right?
How about her logo on the belt? The Nikes. Come on now, that's pretty.
I didn't pay
Hey,
attention.
dude, I think you're alone on this one.
Man, Carmella's
for it.
legit. I think she's like. I see her as the female. I'm not gonna say Seth because Seth is pretty mage.
No.
Not even.
I
Not
wouldn't
even-
go there.
I
But
would
not
say the
even close.
female. Let's
The
see.
female Jinder Mahal.
Hey, that's too far. I'd say female Sheamus is, because she knows her role. She can occasionally get the belt. She's a pretty good heel. A lot of people don't like her. She's very, polarizing.
Yeah, okay, I
Yeah.
can see that.
I think she's hot.
there's a lot of royalty on SmackDown now that I think about it. You got a princess,
An empress.
you got an empress, you got a queen. There's no goddess though. The goddess is on Raw.
The goddess went to Raw.
Ooh.
That's
The
right.
goddess is on Raw.
Very deep, Dick.
Oh, you so deep.
So deep. Walls wide on that one.
For sure, for sure.
Balls, boy.
So Carmella had like they call it a melibration. Oh my god, I feel like her face is melting. Like she pours so much makeup, and I feel like they messed up her nose job, and her face is melting with her lips.
She's a former Laker girl too, guys.
She
by the
is.
way.
I know
Yeah.
she looks
Yes.
like a Laker girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
which
does.
is extra
That-
mage for
Yeah.
sure.
She's up there with Paige with the too much makeup.
It's way too much, dude.
Just way too much makeup.
But I mean, let's be honest. No one beats Paige.
No one beats
Yeah,
Paige.
that shit is caked on.
Dude,
That
shit is like
Oh yeah, that's another thing. We
Set to whore.
yeah, set to whore.
But she's the new
Her face
commish
is
now
right
too.
there.
She is
Yeah.
the new general
Her face
manager
is right
of
there.
SmackDown.
We
yeah.
forgot to mention she's the new commish, right?
Oh yeah.
GM.
Right there.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So she came in on Raw and said, "Oh, I'm giving up wrestling and I have to."
Oh yeah.
You
She
know.
retired.
She retired. She said she wants to come back do a Daniel Bryan, but it's probably not going to happen because she fucked up her back so bad. But
And, yeah, scoliosis and neck problems aren't always good for wrestling.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then she comes back on SmackDown, and she's GM. What
Which
do you
is
guys
cool.
think about that?
That's
I'm fine with that.
let
Yeah.
her. I don't know, let her do something.
How long do you think it's going to last?
2 years probably.
Yeah, till about her next sex tapes comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, let's.
I don't
pray
think,
for that.
dude. I do not think it's gonna last very long. If you watch her like Snapchat or her Instagram, she's out partying every night.
Well, now she doesn't have to wrestle.
She's
Yeah,
not
it's-
to wrestle, so
like,
Gives a
I'm
shit.
sure Paul
That's fine.
Heyman gets his shit in
That's
when
fine.
he's out. You know.
yeah, but he's not posting it on social media.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I figure Paul Heyman, he just hires escorts.
But Paige is what, 23 or something
Yeah.
stupid like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
She's
she's
young.
still
She has
pretty
the
young.
energy.
Look at all the boys in the '90s, brother.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
They used to
Imagine-
party fucking
in the
every
80s
night.
and 90s, imagine if they
Yeah.
had social media back then.
oh my
Oh
god,
my
dude.
god, that should be an episode dedicated to that. That shit
Dude.
would be amazing.
I would have turned on notifications for Macho Man's
and
Instagram,
Chic,
dude.
and Chic.
And Chic,
Oh,
for sure,
dude.
Cheeky.
all the coke lined up.
dude.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. But yeah, I think Paige is. I don't know. Every time someone has those stupid retirement speeches, they always get me, man. Edge,
Yeah, it was.
Paige.
It really was upsetting to
Yeah.
see her have to do that.
I know.
You know, it's not something she wanted to do.
She had no choice, and she was so young.
Yeah. I mean, how do you think Sasha feels about that? Because she was the one that kicked her in the back.
No.
Nah, Sasha.
Well,
Sasha doesn't feel bad about that.
it was all built up. That's the thing. It wasn't just because
It
of
wasn't
one
that kick.
It
For
wasn't
sure it wasn't that kick.
It was just built up from all the years of wear and tear,
Yeah.
which well, really
She
was
rushed
only-
back.
yeah.
She did an experimental neck surgery that she was advised not to do. She did it anyways. She rushed back. She wasn't ready, and it happens.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, either way, it was completely fucked.
That's how the cookie crumbles. Unfortunately.
there.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
After that, we had a Charlotte Flair versus Billie Kay, part of the Iconics.
So hot.
Oh my
Just
god,
beautiful.
Peyton.
Yeah, you're talking about Carmella, dude.
Yeah.
Peyton is on another level.
Oh, jeez.
Get out of here.
Beautiful.
It's what do they put in the Australian water? Is what
I
I
have
want to
no
know.
idea.
I don't know.
That's insane, dude.
They have the potential to be really, really like champion.
Oh,
level.
yeah,
Their
definitely.
charisma's pretty good. I think. You
Yeah.
just got to get it way better in ring because I think they suck in the ring.
Yeah.
But
Especially for all the time they had in NXT.
yeah, they were there for like 5 years.
They were there for a while. I mean,
Yeah.
but, they weren't wrestling for a while. remember.
But yeah, they're so hot.
Yeah, their mic work is great.
Yeah,
I
their
love it.
look.
They got it.
Fucking A, man. They're good.
Yeah, I think they have that.
Blah blah blah. I'm like, just
Just
I
kiss
love it.
me.
I love it.
just
I love you.
Yeah, but just I think if they keep going on that level, they can definitely get a run for the belt.
absolutely, and then they can like share it, like
Oh, yeah.
Like
Michelle
co-champions.
McCool and
Ooh, that would be so
Layla.
dope,
That'd be cool.
dude.
Damn.
So
Man, why the fuck are we writing this shit?
Shit.
I don't know, man.
Fuck. I can't stop thinking about Peyton Royce.
Mm,
I could tell.
They both got
I could tell.
hide it.
they both got enhanced too. That's why they weren't
Oh,
on
yeah.
TV for a while.
What do you mean?
Whoop.
You got enhanced.
Jagugus?
Yep.
Yeah,
They're Joy Joys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
they got those.
Billy
boosted-
K's.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Damn, Ty Dillinger's living the life. He's jobbing like a motherfucker, but at least he has Peyton Royce.
Is
so-
he
Yeah.
really with her?
Yeah.
What?
Dang.
Shit.
Perfect
Lucky,
10.
lucky. He's
Pin me,
yeah.
pay me, send me back to my wife.
Dude, that's a good job if you think about it.
Oh, for sure.
Pin me, pay me, Peyton.
T-shirt.
That should be a
That's a
T-shirt.
t-shirt.
T-shirt for
Pay me,
sure.
pay me,
With a
Peyton.
number 10 in the back.
Yeah. So what else happened? Trying to
Still on the subject, they're gonna have some perfect babies.
Ooh, number 10s.
Perfect.
Yeah, Ty Dillinger is a good-looking man.
Those gonna be 11s,
It's gonna
dude.
be 11s, dude.
11 or 20s. 10 and 10.
Fuck math.
Fuck math, dude.
Too hard.
But this one goes to 11. So Charlotte wins with the figure 8, and then they beat down Charlotte. Asuka comes for the save, and then I think they're setting something up.
The girl comes out.
They're gonna be setting something up with Asuka Becky, who is still rocking the sweetest, nice tights.
So cute.
Who's the third person for the Iconics?
Carmella.
That's right.
Yeah. I tell you guys, she's the next star.
I tell you.
She stopped screaming. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I
In the ring, of course.
I can't watch her matches. I really can't.
Really?
That screaming.
You don't think she's good in the ring?
No.
I think she's pretty good.
The screaming is way too over the top. It's so distracting. I cannot stand it.
That scream is just a little bit too much.
Any little thing, like when she was cashing in, oh my God, I wanted to fast forward it, but I wanted to see what was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
But
were you hoping she would lose it?
I was.
Haters.
Second.
I was like, come on, Mike Kyoto, keep acting dumb. Keep acting dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, she got it in.
No one's done this before. God damn.
Right.
Fucking refs, man.
Fucking idiot.
Wait, what?
Wait, what do you want
Are
me
you
to
sure?
do?
Are you sure?
Cash what?
I don't get it.
It says money in the bank.
I don't have any
You
money.
know why? It's because the women never did it before.
Oh.
This is the first
Well,
time, so you didn't.
I think
understand it.
with Carmella, she tried cashing in so many times and she teased it. That's the reason why the referee was like, "Are you sure? Like,
Are you sure?
are you sure? Because you've done this before and you didn't want to do it. So
Yeah.
he had to make sure.
Either way,
But
weak.
All right, so after that, we had the match that was set up early in the night. AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan, which is so cool to see Daniel
That's
Bryan.
insane. He's in full mode too. He's wrestling.
He's not
he hasn't lost a
stopping
step at all.
No.
Yeah.
It's like when Shawn Michaels came back, dude. Like, just
yeah.
fucking perfect. Against Rusev and Aiden English, which, was...
It was a fine match.
It's there for the...
It served its
yes,
purpose.
exactly.
It served its
exactly.
purpose.
You get to see Daniel Bryan do all his moves.
Yes, kids.
And then after that, Shinsuke Nakamura comes in, low blows AJ on the ring, which, by the way, he does it and leaves his hand there and throws him over
Yeah,
with
I like
that
it.
low blow arm.
It's
It looks
vicious.
dope.
Imagine getting hit like that too. That shit. Oh, God, fuck that.
Nope.
I love that move.
Nope.
I do not want to picture that.
100% nope.
And then Big Cass comes in and he delivers the big boot and basically disqualifies Rusev in English. And now we're set up for Nipples McGee versus Daniel Bryan.
The beard versus the nips.
Yeah.
Man, who would ever thought of that?
So, I mean, that
Okay.
should be... God, I don't want to see that.
Not at all.
You have all these fucking ways to go, and you choose the one that sucks the most.
How does that look?
We'll get that out of the way, so that way you have the other matches coming up.
Send Big Cass to fight with anybody, but fucking why are you putting him in the main event right now?
That's true. That
Garbage.
David versus Goliath, big guy versus little guy.
Yeah, but
Let me
that
see
big
that
guy?
versus... That's not the big guy that we want to
Yeah,
see.
man.
Yeah, I don't think that's the David
That's-
and Goliath that we want to see. We don't want to see that David
No
and
one
Goliath.
wants to see that.
But
Goliath is Daniel Bryan in this case too. He's way better.
I think it's just Vince sees Big Cass as a big guy and he wants to make him big. But he's not there. He's not there anymore.
He's not there. But it's just...
The match that I want to see is going to be The Miz Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, hands down.
That has to be the match.
Yeah.
for sure.
That's the match that I'm
it
going
just
for.
seems like
I want to see
SmackDown
that.
just has a lot of great dream match scenarios.
Yeah, I think
They have so many.
Raw is stacked as far as main eventers, but after you look at the rest of the card, the rest of the lineup, and I don't think it's that strong like SmackDown is.
I'd probably say SmackDown's probably about, as far as main eventers go, they're about the same as Raw. Mid carders. I don't know about mid carders on SmackDown either. I can't really think of any good mid carders.
Well, all of them are technically mid carders. Right now, their only
Yeah.
main card, is probably AJ and Daniel Bryan. Shinsuke, as good as he is,
Shinsuke is a main.
yeah, but he's just
main
upper
card.
mid card still because he hasn't.
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
That's
yeah.
huge.
Jeff Hardy, okay.
Yeah.
Who else?
Although I think Jeff Hardy's really more of a main eventer.
Not right now.
Not right now.
He's got to get back up.
Yeah.
there, yeah.
But he could be a main eventer though.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot, dude. See, Andrade Cien Almas
I
versus
was just
Daniel
about to say
Bryan.
that.
There you go.
Or versus AJ Styles, like that. Fuck, man.
There's a lot of good matches.
Samoa
on
Joe,
s-
AJ Styles in a WWE ring,
Yeah.
Yeah, has that happened already?
not in WWE.
Oh wow.
There's a lot. I think there's a lot more matches that can go on for SmackDown now than there was before. For sure.
For
So I think that's where everyone's eyes are going, because they wouldn't see it on SmackDown. So there's a lot more that they can do on their show every week now, instead of a boring show that we always watch and end up falling asleep or.
I didn't think they were gonna get Samoa Joe to go to SmackDown. To tell you the truth,
I thought he was
Now
gonna
that
do
he's
that
on
Roman.
there.
He's in the middle of something with Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Ballsy.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
They totally wasted that Andrade debut too. You can't just announce it,
Yeah.
motherfucker. He should have like a whole like interrupt a segment or something with his first feud or something.
Oh, definitely.
Or like
who would you
open
wanna
the show.
Who would you want to see him feud with though?
Andrade?
Yeah.
I'd say
Anybody?
Who?
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff. That would
That would be good.
Anybody
Yeah.
besides Big Cass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much on
Jesus
SmackDown. So
Christ.
yeah.
What better way to make the U.S. title mean something than just have those two go for it?
Yeah.
That would
Especially
actually-
because he's a Mexican. Have him go for the U.S. belt.
Yeah, definitely. That's actually a pretty solid match that would go on for those two.
I mean, and as far as Raw goes, I mean, you can do. I don't know. I mean, I think we're just so focused on SmackDown, just with what SmackDown got from the draft.
Yeah.
I really can't think of anything from Raw that I want to see down the road. I mean, other than what they already have.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm looking at the list right now, and Raw sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Raw has
Yeah.
Raw. I think Raw has too many mid carders for sure. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are like the biggest people that they got. Other than
Yeah.
that, you have Bobby Roode, but
Yeah.
to me, Bobby Roode is
I
boring.
mean, you got Gender.
Yeah, he's
You got
so
Gender.
boring.
Gender's
yeah,
I mean,
mid card.
yeah.
but do you want to see Jinder be that person?
No, not really.
Yeah,
Not at all.
I don't know. Maybe Zack Ryder. Fuck it.
Yeah. Mojo Rawley. Fuck it.
Yeah, I have no idea what they're gonna do with Raw,
I don't know.
but they'll probably find a way to make it somewhat interesting. Again, this is the down season too of right after WrestleMania season. It's kind of a lull, so we'll
Yeah.
see what they do. Maybe make one of those guys a star or something.
And also, like, just because the shakeup happened doesn't mean that there's not going to be any movement. I mean,
Yeah.
there could be call-ups from NXT down the road as well, especially after SummerSlam.
Oh shit, they split up the club too, right? And Finn.
The Balor Club is split up.
What the fuck are they doing?
That's another thing I wanted to mention is that they had something. Well, not really, not much really, but they had the Balor Club. You know, these guys were kind of going to be with Finn, and now they get split up and they go to SmackDown. Are they going to reunite with AJ? That could be.
That could be a possibility, and I don't see that.
But it just
I don't
seems
see
like
why
they're
not.
just like
I don't.
they're
think,
just there.
Yeah, they're collecting paychecks.
That's
Yeah.
that's really all they're doing.
good old boys collecting paychecks.
Yep, they're just being good brothers, dude.
Sucks. Yeah, I mean, because they're kind of wasting them away. They're not really doing anything. They're not going for tag titles. They're not going for anything. They're just there.
They're not in a storyline.
They're, not,
like-
they're,
yeah.
they're nothing really.
Yeah, I don't really like it at all, because they had something going, and then they just kind of dropped it off. Like they're just like, whatever, never mind.
They were with Finn for a little bit.
Yeah, and then they just never mind. Because then he started.
We
hooking
all
up
wanted
with
to see
Seth.
we all wanted to see the Balor Club with those three, and then as soon as that happened, they did nothing with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know, man. It's weird. We'll see.
there's a lot of movements going on for now, at least.
There's definitely stuff for us to watch in the coming weeks, and a lot of stuff for us to talk about here on the Put Me Over podcast. I
yeah.
think we're gonna get out of here, guys.
I think we're pretty good.
Yeah,
This is
I
a
think
good
we've
way to end the
covered
show.
pretty
Yeah.
much everything.
Send us any tweets, likes, comments, and ask us if there's something you want us to cover or talk about.
If you got any questions, send it our way too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Rate and review us on iTunes. That would be great. Also, just thank you guys for watching and listening and downloading and whatever. We'll be back. I'm glad we missed like 2 big weeks. So I feel like we got it all out, and now we
Yeah.
can move forward. We'll have a great debate.
We played catch up, so
Yeah, we'll have a great debate next week. And till then, I had a good sign off, and I forgot what it is.
Before you do the sign off, anything you want to plug? Your asshole, maybe.
With this lamp. See this lamp? Ooh.
Looks like a butt plug.
Butt plug right
Yeah,
there.
put my butt plug down, down, dude.
Come on, Dick. That's private. That's kayfabe.
Come on, dude.
Oh, of course.
Why you breaking it?
Born to Botch. You know, if you guys want
yeah,
any
there
wrestling
you go.
memes or you guys want any stickers, we're going to be having shirts coming up pretty soon.
Yes, definitely going to be setting some shirts up
Go
soon.
to Born to Botch on Instagram, Twitter. Check us out. Like us. We post some funny shit sometimes. Sometimes all the time.
60% of all the time.
Works all the time.
But yeah. Till then, we'll see you guys next week for another edition of the putmeOVER. God damn it! I botched it.
Edit.
Edit.
Edit.